what constitutes abuse. A lot of women think it's only the physical. I've never experienced physical abuse. I've experienced a lot of verbal and emotional scarring. You know, where you meet to, where you meet, I was made to feel less than. You know, the constant put down, the constant withholding of financial support, and what have you. But is that the only form of abuse? Of course not. Are women aware? Because I was in complete denial that I was being abused. He was just being nasty as far as I was concerned. Until the light bulbs went on one day and I thought, I don't feel good when he behaves this way, or I don't feel good when he says these things. And when it's constantly being repeated to you and you start to internalize that and say, you accept that as truth, then you know your self-confidence and everything about self is being eroded. Be it slowly, and it takes a time, and it keeps chaffing against whatever, and you feel, I'm not good enough, I'm worthless, I'm no good. That's that side. On the other side, I'm articulate, I'm independent, I'm what have you, and that's that side. And so a war ensues, conflict begins, internal conflict. And then you realize something is not working. So if the shelters can take their mandate a bit further with regards to education within their community, maybe it calls for application for more funding. It calls for recruiting volunteers to do this, people in their respective field, coaches like you have reached out to Dawn, people in the investment, whatever, and put these workshops on to educate people within their communities, not only the women, because you have the perpetrators, the men that are abusive, or partners, because of course we're focusing on women. So I think that's necessary. It's really necessary to have the shelters go out in our communities, whether at the schools, at the community centers, and hold workshops. I don't know, show a little movie clips, what have you, whatever will bring individuals to view these things or to hear, be participants in the workshops, whatever works. But I think that this thing is endemic, abuse of women, because they're perceived as a powerless sector within the community.